You guys are not dancing.
And I'm almost done. I love you.
Come on, boy. Hard, I know. Yeah, it's one more.
Hey, man.
Hey housemates!
We in the house.
Guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
I'm Dumi.
And I'm Sandy.
And this is the Ngwenyas house.
Ngwenyas house.
And officially, Happy New Year.
Oh yes, welcome to our channel for the first time in 2023.
Yeah.
We've been waiting to do this video for a while, and I'm glad we're actually finally able to be back on your screens. And as you saw the title, this is the wedding special. A lot of people are like, aren't you guys already married? Yes, we're married, but we hadn't had our wedding. This was meant to happen when? 2020? Yeah, it was meant to happen in 2020 and it wasn't even meant to be a wedding in the first place.
It was supposed to be Mklambiso. So what basically happened in 2018 December, it was the Lobola negotiation and the Lobola ceremony, and then following that
early 2020 we're actually going to
in April 2020 then do the ceremony in Swaziland, which is the gift exchange, like us Bagamlo gifting Sandiso's family with, blankets and stuff.
Anyway, if it's your first time here,
you're not a housemate yet.
To become a housemate,
all you need to do is click subscribe,
press the notification bell,
and the option,
so you don't miss a notification every time we post.
And if you're a returning housemate,
welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Alright guys, coming up in this video is I'm just kidding. Let's get into it. No.
Yep. Hey housemate.
I'm chewing here.
You chose the perfect time to chew.
But what do you mean? I was just waiting to talk.
Okay, cool. Hey housemates.
We in the house.
Guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
My name is Timmy.
What?
And I'm Sandy's.
Yeah, I know. It's like that. My name is Dumi. It's not a job
you
interview.
always say that.
I know.
Do I say I'm Dumi or my name
you
is?
You said I'm Dumi. That's why I'm like, my name is Dumi. What?
Oh, I'm Dumi.
And I've said this.
And this is the Ngwenyas house.
Ngwenyas house. It's your first.
If it's your first time here,
you're not a housemate yet.
To become a housemate, all you need to do is
click subscribe,
hit the notification bell,
and the all options,
so you don't miss a notification every time we post.
Oh yes. Where are we going?
We're going to fittings. Yeah, but we're going to fittings for our traditional wedding.
Yeah, we're having a traditional wedding sometime this year, so we're going to fit our things.
Yours.
Come along.
So our housemates, the tailor we're going to is in town, Johannesburg town. When I was getting ready earlier on, I was only thinking about the fact that I want to go to a restaurant somewhere after and stuff. So now I'm just like, we're going to get this so 200 meters. I'm so stressed, but it will go well, on God, please. And I hope we get parking just right next to that passage where we need to go up there.
Yeah, I hate
So the thing is, and the experience got worse because the time before when we did our fittings, we were with my friend and I had to get an outfit for both Terence's wedding and the Mailula's wedding, and we literally almost got robbed.
Look who it is. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. At least their dresses. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Oh, they look so nice. I'll record when she takes it out.
Can you take it out? Oh, this material actually went down.
It's very beautiful.
It's very nice.
Where you bought, do they still have this material? Because I need to make for one of my friends. Yeah? For
it's there, Makoti.
Makoti, okay.
I had to. I was not wearing this hair like this, so now it's back.
Woo, you look so pretty.
Oh my!
Let me
So
tell you.
happy.
Yeah, that's what meant to happen in 2020 and wasn't even meant to be a wedding in the first place.
It was supposed to be Mklangiso.
Actually, we went to a few weddings.
We went to that wedding, had so much fun. The traditional wedding, had so much fun, and we're like, oh yeah, I don't know, we're excited, we're like, we're gonna make it a wedding.
And also, after that, I also thought it made sense to make it a wedding because everybody was traveling from South Africa coming to Swaziland. My family was also going to get together. So it just was, if it was just going to be Mhlambi, so it would have felt like a wasted opportunity.
So this was in August when we decided that, you know what, this Mhlambiso would now be a wedding.
And that time, it's a wedding that's going to it's a ceremony that's happening
the December
in December.
date was already set. Luckily, we found someone soon. Caesar recommended someone that did the wedding dresses, but the person isn't Joburg downtown. Every time
I hate downtown.
We just came back. My dress looked beautiful. Beautiful. Now we are putting our jewelry back on. We forgot our rings. That's why I was like, imagine getting your neck pulled for a necklace. Yeah, Mr. Price. Like I get it. They don't know.
Imagine getting for
yeah, but our watches are not now.
Yeah, no, not my watch, bro.
Not the watches.
It's not even real jewelry, but you're in Joburg, these people won't know whatever.
Imagine
I don't want to
getting
be like
so
every time we go there it would be so stressful. Yeah, imagine. My dress was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
From the get-go, like my reaction was so amazing. The dress was such a perfect fit. Right? It was such a perfect fit. I think I need to still emphasize on it was such a perfect fit. I forgot one thing. It was a mermaid dress. In all the excitement, I never thought to myself, wait, let me sit in this dress and see if I can sit. Guys, please, I couldn't sit down. I was like, I couldn't sit down for the life of me. I couldn't sit down. My mom was just like, and I was just like, but the dress is so perfect. The thing is, it was like it was made on top of me before it was adjusted. The social material can't fit body hugging because it's not a stretchy material. So the material I had chosen in the first place wasn't ideal, and the only problem is that when I fit the dress the first time, I didn't think of sitting, and now I was hit with this reality, and I had to now get the dress fixed.
And then
I was so sad, guys. There was a time I was at working, and I just started crying. Like, I cried for so long. I was just like, oh my god, it's so horrible. And like, I hate myself for like gaining weight, and I don't know what to do.
Meanwhile,
I had to work for this wedding. To bring my wife home, to bring my bride home, I had to get my hands dirty. So I was also at work. I was also at work at home. So now my work is like literally on the laptop. But against itself, it's a farm, la pekai. So it's like everybody kept on making sly comments, and I kept on saying like, yeah, but I'm still working, yes, because everybody was outside like doing, I don't know what actually people were doing outside, but there was work that was happening outside, and I kept on saying that, and they kept on giving me eyes. So then I felt like I needed to prove a point when I finished my work.
ngiyacala lo ngiyacala
yabo nsi
unika speed ngeke sihlungeni inyoko endlini yakho futhi inyoko
ubaleka
tending vele ngiyaguqula
salokwenda yena unjani
So ngiyaphila malume njani?
philo isikhona ungazi kwaqaphathela kakhulu neyena
Because she's been doing it all the time.
awasebenza
This is how it's done. She does it all the time.
Uyashuka mfuni but yakhe singeke sithele manje sitawuvele sisebenzise lawo sitawuvele sisebenzise lamahiwu lawo ngoba mas ngibone ngazo usayikafika
Yo, there was the counting the blankets and making sure that from the list we're given, I think the list we're given was 37 people, and we had to make sure from each group of like people that were given on the list, there's like blankets that are assigned. We had to put names for every blanket, and those were a lot of blankets, guys.
Tangiwe into mo mo khethiwe lisi siphethe ngwana phethe ngwana gogo wela kae go maketala gogo shebe go maketala ba tlamele mo dile na ine o tlo kenya bontsho mo
la mitimo
makelo mngane la ntleko ke makela bilakati ke makese sila mmala ebo so ba go thwala ba ya ke gola ke bona ba siyo go listing mona le mo gona le mo go mbone makethwala ye ke
Chama mo kuwana ba ka etsang 2 extra
le ka chocolate ya yo hi sham
sansa re lo di movies a re di move back
kana tlola tla mo fa osana
okay anti ba bana ba le
ha ka ga fela ga thola hore di numbers tse di ya balance.
Now that it was a wedding, now you had to consider that, okay, we are inviting people to this
now
thing.
there's food
There's
that has to be involved. There's
catering,
drinks, there's food, catering. What else after that? Then we also have to now have titolomisi, because like we are now having a wedding, so we need to have step.
Part of wedding things is a step, guys. And I think if you've been following us for a long time, you know Sanjiso and I are not what is it?
We're not blessed in the dancing.
Yeah, we're just like we have 2 left feet.
Came up with the step, right? It's not even a complicated thing.
Yeah,
but
I came up with
like it seemed so complicated. Like I couldn't even
I remember the first time I came up with the step was on my mom's birthday.
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6
I came up with the stepper on my own, guys. Like, please give me credit for that. I know it's like we made it very simple because we are not like dancers or anything, but I came up with that step and it was like so simple. If I could come up with it,
guys, look, does it look simple? Does that look simple to you?
Yeah.
Does that look simple to you?
So I really feel like everything just really got to after the third. That's when we're like, okay, cool, now we need to do the stepper together. We never got to practice the stepper with our
we never did, only literally the night before the wedding.
Yeah, we sent them the original video.
That video you saw just now, that's what we sent to everybody,
and we said everybody must practice. Luckily people actually did.
Eventually,
Yeah, we arrived after the border. Everybody was up to here, I think, from my family, from being on the road for so long. there was also some confusion at the
border gate.
At the border gate, because like most of the people who were crossing have never crossed the border before. They were getting the passport stamped for the first time, so it was very easy actually passing the South African side. So everybody was like, oh yeah, we are done now, and I'm just like, no, we are not. We get to the Swazi side and it's just like a lot of things, and then the blankets had to be declared. We were just grumpy, tired, confused, and we still knew that we still had a long way to go. And like everybody was just anticipating getting to the house. Then we got to the house. Everybody, I really now believe everyone was hungry, because that was the hottest like I've ever experienced. We were sweating and frustrated, and that one song that was practiced in the morning was not coming out. So for the longest time, we are standing there around our cars. We are already there. We can see like the Sandiso's family is waiting for us at the gate.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot, right? It's so hot. Guys, it's so hot. I'm getting very frustrated. The heat really makes me angry for some reason. I'm getting frustrated. We've arrived here after such a long time, and we are just here. This is the gate. We are here. We have parked. We are outside. The only thing that was standing between us and that gate is singing, approaching the gate, doing whatever needs to be done, and getting inside and eating or sitting down. I don't know what took so long, and now they were insisting on putting a blanket on me because we are
repeat, it was hot as hell.
It was so hot, guys. It was so hot.
Nina, let's go over there. Nina, please get off the gate. We ate, and there were like introductions and stuff, and then we're like, it's late because we traveled all the way from Kwakwa, so it was better for everybody to go rest. So my parents, all my entourage went to rest except my sisters, and
that was the official first time we were going to practice the step as a bridal party.
Yeah, and we're still waiting for like the guys to arrive as
from...
well. And then they arrived eventually after like waiting. We kind of sat and then we went and we started practicing the step. We were sweating. You know, have you ever sweated so much that like you felt the sweat drip through your legs? Yeah, like the sweat was literally dripping through our legs.
And
like,
that time it was like what, 10 p.m?
It was 10 to 11 p.m. and when we were practicing. We practiced the step at night.
But thank God for that, because if we didn't practice that thing, that tent was going to be closed. Thanks to that, I knew for them to open the tent.
Jebo! Jebo! And Princess for man, and it's pins one time, man.
Till death do us part, I promise to be your babe. I promise to choose you. I promise to love you and only you. You're all I need and more than I ever in my life prayed for. Thank you for choosing me.
Okay, so we met in 2014.
We were in varsity, right? So I went to classes one day because there was a test that was being collected.
So basically he saw me in the classroom and then he sat next to me.
We had a chat. I saw she lived in the same block of flats I lived, and I asked her to fetch my paper because I really actually wanted to see her after that, because I was just interested in her.
And I said yes. I was in a good mood, I guess, that day because he's a complete stranger from a different country. I didn't know him.
And yeah, that's how literally we met. She fetched my paper, didn't see each other for some time, and then I fetched my paper a few months later, and the rest is history. We started the Ngwenyas House YouTube channel about 3 or 4 years ago.
Hey housemates!
We in the house!
Guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back! And I'm Sandy.
And this is the Ngwenyas House.
Ngwenyas House! Everybody always asks us about our relationship, so we thought that would be a space we could share that, and a lot of people could get it. We thought maybe there's things that people could learn from our experience. We're not relationship experts or anything, but we just share our experience, and we hope people can pick something up from that.
I think Sandy and Tume are a good match because I see some growth also in my child. I think they also share a lot of ideas with one another, and I think most of the time they agree on certain things. Of course, I know there would be some differences, but so far I think they are finding a way of dealing with differences.
I see you always being happy together. If one of you is not in your company, then you become sad.
I'm looking forward to seeing them tying the knot and saying I do forever, like forever. It's been your dream to tie the knot, and now it's happening through God's grace. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I just see you beautiful, and everything that will be happening today, that will make me so very happy.
Yeah, you do. It feels so weird saying your name, but it's fitting I start with that because one of the first rules you gave me was no pet names. But now some baby. I'm glad though because everything between us happened naturally, so I knew that specific rule of no pet names. It's been difficult to write this because what I feel for you is not only an emotion, but it's more of a calling. A calling to love you, a calling to care for you, a calling to fight for you, a calling to be besides you and support you always. My love, you met me as a child that had a lot of ambition and dreams, but not a lot of direction. You taught me how to finish things and not to get over it when the excitement has died out. Today we're celebrating me becoming a man, but I want to say it out loud in front of everybody that I'm a man because of you. We choose each other every time. We are a unit. Everything we do, we choose together, we do together. It's us. We are what's important, and we chose that for ourselves.
I'm so happy that we were receiving a third girl in the family and making us really a bigger family, and we love Tommy.
I love laughing with you. I love living life with you. The second rule you gave me is to not make promises I won't keep, and I'll always honor that. Today, I promise to make jokes with you and make stories about people at restaurants with you.
Can the congregation please stand and welcome Makot?
We always ask, who is giving the bride away? Mr. Molloy is giving the bride away, the father of the bride.
You an answered prayer that I never knew. I promise to never take that for granted. I promise to trust and value your opinions. I promise to travel beside you through all the life's adventures. I promise to always fight for us because I know we can overcome any uphill battles we may face. I promise that I will choose you every day a million times over, not because I have to, but because I want to. I love you forever. Another rule, the last rule I gave you was I'll never say I love you forever because it's gonna end, but I will love you forever, and I trust that it's not gonna end.
I promise to cover myself after you take all the blankets at night. I promise to be the holder for your leg when you sleep. I promise to be your pillar. I promise to care for you and love you in sickness, in health, in wealth, or in temporal brokenness. It's in poverty because I need till death do us part. Till death do us part, I promise to be your babe. I promise to choose you. I promise to love you and only you. You're all I need and more than I've ever in my life prayed for. Thank you for choosing me. And I'm almost done. I love you and hey, the man my camera, man. I love you and I'm honored to take you as my legally wedded wife. I look forward to living the rest of my days besides you. Hey, after my shades. After my shades.
Hey! Say something!
I don't know what you said, but I agree. You don't know if the Jägermeister shot it off. You guys are not dancing. Out there. Mama, don't fight Jägermeister shot, ne?
Sanziso called himself the Don. To me, not only was he just a friend, but he was that Don that got me into trouble in school.
Thank you for coming to support us when we are receiving, I don't know whether I'll say lovely, or what is the word beyond lovely? Makoti word from Tegako.
Crème de la crème.
Crème de la
Crème de la crème.
Crème de la crème. That's my son. Thank you so much, Bomloy Ngwenyas, for coming all the way to support us in this hit.
Lenyalo is what you make of it. So I'm hoping by looking at your of the previous experience of the two of you, that your marriage is gonna be good. There might be curveballs along the way because life is like that, but you have to find a way towards each other, towards the both of you. So please make sure that whatever comes your way, you are standing together as a unit.
Today, here is Mrs. Ngwenyas here. I didn't bring a baton to give her, but later on. So this is symbolic here too. Ngunika le spoon. Like you are the next in the line. Yeah, she's the next in the line.
This union has brought two families together, and it's one of the best unions I know. I don't know many, but I know it's the best one because they're so compatible. Like, these two people are meant for each other. We see it every day when they're together, and I really look up to them, and I hope we both find something like this.
The pressure, guys. The pressure is getting worse. To know Tumi and Sandiso is to know true love. This is what we call friendship and love, guys. Like, what?
Tumi, we just want to say thank you for running with being in love with our brother and being your total self. We know it's not easy joining a family where you find siblings being all binded together and they have their in-house jokes and everything. Thank you for making the efforts to actually be part of those in-house jokes and everything. With that being said, welcome home, sis. Manje, we were two girls, and now we are going to gladly say there's three of us, yourself included. Welcome home.
Thank you for bringing our baby sister home. She's the last born because Vele, she is the youngest. But I won't take my shades off because, as you've seen, we're an emotional family. I might find myself crying. But guys, I'm so proud of the step that you're taking today. It's very mature of you. You're adult, and congratulations. Well, I'm very happy for you. I mean, your relationship has stood the test of time, and I say this confidently because I don't know if it was my first encounter with Dumio, but one of the first encounters, I was very pregnant. So it was about 9 years ago.
Yo, these guys, man. These guys are like my family that I chose. I'm not very good at, inside, but they've inspired me throughout many, many years. Every time I would see them being lovey-dovey together, I'd tell them how disgusting they are. And really, like, they're disgusting. If you've been around them, you will be literally disgusted at how touchy. If they had the option of being like physically inside each other, like where one they would do it, I promise you. And one day they'll find a way. I hope that you guys will build a strong, loving marriage, and I pray in the name of Jesus Christ that God gives you the leadership to grow your family and to protect it and to fight for it.
One more time. But the problem about these people. Sundays were my brother, my friend, comrade. Sundays, I'll get it right one day. Sundays, I love what you said that to me about we had goals but no direction. When I met you guys, I was stubborn. I never listened to anyone. Never took accountability. But since you came into my life and I came into your world, I am a better man today. You have taught me so much about God. You have taught me so much about brothership, brotherhood, and most importantly about what family is. So today, and how late
He's been that friend to me, but he's always been there. We've made mistakes in life, and we are grateful for the parents that we have who allowed it. And they told us, that's not the way, fix your ways. We fixed our ways. He found Tumi, we got bed.
So we want to make sure that you have an interesting wedding and your marriage is successful. I'll read the last verse. It's Proverbs 12 verse 4. An excellent wife is the crown of a husband, but she who brings shame is like a rottenness in his bones. This is your home. You will decide how you want it. Sunday, so will build the walls. You will tell him you want the kitchen like this, that like this, and this like that. Make sure. And last but not least, you must pray for your marriage. It's difficult out here. You need to pray for your marriage.
What God has joined together, no one should put asunder. Banganbako mfana wami ngiyabonga. They are speaking well of you. Namantipeni na watapelana. Nati, please make me appear good before my parents. I don't know, but all of them, they have spoken very well of you. Actually, sasa bogana nemgamla. Sangunzana said, wow, this is wonderful. Neagwati kuluma, all those who have spoken about them, you know how to talk, guys. And I believe you are telling us exactly what we have experienced from their lives. The two of you, please listen to me. You have found a companion. Say companion. I companion. You have found a companion. Utole umgani. Lota ukona we na itolopeni. We na insimini. We are upati nguku. Kutla weti nguku. Lumgani, a friend, a companion. Right. That's what you have. A companion banvabagetu needs. If you have a companion, your lumgani lo somtolile. Utautinga compassion. abili beva singesami siyabachaza the rest kude wabamfapha umshumayela ahlanganisa companionship aphinza amphinze na compassion ulukhulu labanye bafeyila na matric abakhona uhlanganisa lamagama lababili hawo bazalwane kunaleli gama lelilandzelako leli gama lelithi compatibility lisho ukuthi nakudibana bulukhuni bunikhanza nine abukhoni kulahlukanisa ngoba it means suffering together. Well, let's please stand up on your feet, please. Just stand for a while. Stand on your feet. Just stand on your feet, please. Just for a while. Thank you. Just help us to stand up, okay? Thank you. Now hold your hands together. Come here this side. Quickly. Quickly. Uma ugibela ugebhezini emotweni leyiveni usuka esikhonteleni udala bese uyacela ukuthi ayihambe le moto nga40 kilometers per hour noma nga50 angisho njalo nila ngemvela ugebhezini angisho ngiva ukuthi ngithini makoti nigibele iveni ula ngemvela ugebhezini nihlethi phansi ecansini isuka lesikhonteleni idala khaya kuthiwa ayihambe sengiyashintsha umqondo. Compatibility does not stop the wind from blowing. Compatibility does not level the rough ground. You will travel on rough ground. It's a compatibility. Ngicela kubambela shem. Ngabamba for kwesikhashana mnganami. Noma ungeva kunjani ubambo uthula uthi uqimete. Hallelujah. Eish. Uma kusemabhampini mfanami ubambo uyaqinisa ngala. Uma kusemabhampini ubambo uyaqinisa ngala. Nidlebetele nishayisana ngethi inhloko nibuka nithi umshayiselane nisemabhampini nisenhluphekweni nisetinkingeni nisebuhlungwini yini niphume ngethi inkinga sesinibona ngishiya loya. It's because atshelwa ngumfundisi ngamagama esigiliki nesilathini compatibility, staying together in suffering together.
Amen.
Day 3. It's more sad when you are actually saying goodbye to part of your flesh. Yeah, but it's joyful to say goodbye then with the hope of meeting and forming good and prosperous relations.
Was this your perfect wedding? Yes, this was my perfect wedding. Yes, it was. I feel like the wedding was really perfect. Like nothing, like things didn't go wrong. Yes, we rushed through like going to Hlambisa and everything because of the anticipated storm.
The rain,
but it didn't come, which thank God.
God has prayers for real. Because like I literally pray. Everyone was praying hard for that, and it literally drizzled for like 30 minutes whilst there was Mhlambiso and stopped.
Yeah, everything turned out so perfectly. Even with the heat, man, it was fine. Everything turned out so perfectly. My makeup. Only complaints is my hair. I got it from Dragon City. That store everybody recommends. So I didn't know it doesn't hold curls. So you can see, like, earlier on when they were asking me questions right after the hair was done, the curls were there, but they were already dropping. So by the time we were taking pictures, it was just matted, but the lace was put on so perfectly. The makeup was perfect. The proceedings.
No, Bubu really did.
Yeah, she really did the thing.
And that time, Tumi wanted to do this on her own, mind you.
Yeah, no, and if I had done it on my own, I am pretty sure that makeup was not gonna last the heat.
Thank you, everybody who played a hand in making this why aren't you saying it with me? Our perfect wedding. Oh yeah, guys, if you got this far. Oh, actually, guys, on the day we're going back, whatever. But literally now we are about to leave. We're also stressed out because, firstly, now I'm also added into Dumi's car. So when we came down, we went in separate cars. Now there's gifts that have to go in there. There's my new suitcase, there's Dumi's suitcase, there's Tsoto's suitcase, there's Afila's suitcase,
there's all the new
five
blankets.
of us. There's the blankets that have to fit into an i10. So we had to get we got the suitcases to go in a shuttle, on some of the suitcases to go in a shuttle, so that there can be space in the car. But then there were battery issues with the car. It wasn't starting.
The battery switched off because someone left the door open from Wednesday, and we hadn't used the car the whole week. So that's why the battery went off, because the door was open the whole time and the light was on. So the battery switched off, and then we had to push the car to push start it. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to push start the car.
Yeah.
Let's go. Start.
Thank you to our parents, thank you to everyone, thank you to family, friends, thank you for the friends that actually showed up, thank you
to the ones that also gave us gifts, thank you. I said to them, gift register.
Yeah.
Thank you to
what are you doing with our gift register?
Thank you to the people who actually bought us gifts as well. We really appreciate that. And yeah, man, it's really beautiful. And if you're this far in the video and the subscribe button is red, click on the subscribe button, press the notification bell so you don't miss notification every time we post. We're back, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Monkey.